Hey, I'm back with yet another review of these Braxton family values. And I'm just going to get into it. So, the sisters are all in LA to support Tony by getting her new Grammy or being nominated for her new Grammy. And all the drama that's surrounding that. So, where do I begin? Okay, I'm just going to get this out of the way. Tracy seems like she's becoming a mini type A alcoholic. She wakes up in the morning and has a breakfast vodka. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. But, she says it's normal and, people that should do it from time to time. I might just have to try it out. But vodka for breakfast, meh, maybe. So she acts a little funny throughout the whole episode. And I guess that's just her gimmick for this episode. All right. Tony, she's getting ready for the Grammys and she can't get her dress, but in the meantime, she's gonna get like fit, so she could fit into that dress. And she goes into this like freezing chamber, or she gets her sisters, except Tamar, to go into this freezing chamber. So like, I guess it like freezes you and your fat cells. Wait, it speeds up your metabolism, and it helps you to like freeze. Oh man, look, it's a freezing machine, okay? And that's what she went into. But she's so silly. Her and Tawanda was supposed to go first, and then she like left Tawanda in there. And then Tracy and Trina were supposed to go with her, and she left them in there. She's so evil. But then she eventually did it herself, but she didn't want to go into the full chamber. She wanted to go into the one where her face was out because she didn't want to mess up her makeup. Toni Braxton. Okay. So, that was pretty funny. That was a little chuckle. Tawanda, she's doing her own thing now. She's, sister supportive. But Trina came out to support her because she's actually going to be a judge on a new show for songwriting competition. So that was interesting, and I'm excited for her. She's always there to support people and everybody doing their own ventures, and now she gets to do her own thing. And I was happy that Trina returned the favor of support because, Tawanda's been there for her this whole time. And so, on to Trina. Trina goes on a date with a black man, to everyone's surprise. And his name is James. And initially, I didn't think, I wasn't feeling James, and I still don't know how I feel about James. Because, like, she gets to the dinner, and he's sitting at the table. Dude just, like, looks at her like, no hello, no standing up, no pulling out her chair, nothing. This is your first date? Oh, okay. Anyway, but that's what happened. And so Trina's like, so no greeting, no nothing. So he finally gets up and they do like a little hug, handshake thing, whatever. And he pulls her chair out. Or did she? I don't even know. Whatever. It was just awkward. And then everything she said to him at first, he was just so crass. Just like, just negative, just like, bah. Like, you don't even want to hear what I have to say. And I was just like, then why'd you ask her or agree to a date if this is how you're going to act? But it turns out that maybe he was just a little like nervous. And, it's Trina Braxton. She's, the lights and the stars and the flashing cameras. Ooh, I guess that's how he sees her. So maybe as a man, he kind of felt like he had to like hold his own and be tough or whatever. And so the date didn't turn out too bad because Trina has a lot more patience than I do. And she actually spoke to him. And she she let it go a little further, and they actually spoke and had an interesting conversation. And so then at the end of the date, James wanted to like take her whole face off. I mean, he just slobbing her down. And Trina's just letting him do it. And she's like, okay, let's not do too much. And I was like, girl, stop. I don't know, James, but we'll see. We'll see about James. And yeah. So, she ends up telling her sisters eventually, and Tamar just cannot believe that it's a black man, and he's from Alabama. Not Colorado, not Boston, but Alabama. That means he real black. That means he's like 40 acres and a mule black, according to Tamar. So, that's that southern black, okay? Anyway, so they can't believe that. Tony can't believe it. Tawanda's like up in arms about it. And what? Tracy? She's like, oh yeah. Oh my god. It's a black man. You don't have black friends. I don't know. I don't know what's up with Trina and her choice in men, but I guess she's just not a fan of the darker persuasions. But hey, they should just let her live, okay? Jeez. Leave the girl alone. She's just trying to be free. But I just feel like, I don't want Trina. I hope she doesn't like fall into this thing and think he's her knight in shining armor. Oh wait, he was her knight in shining armor in the last episode, huh? Oh dear. Anyway, I hope she, you know, takes things slowly and protects her heart. Anyway, and last but not least, Tamar and Trina have a conversation, and they talking about the Atlanta show and how everything happened last season and how she feels. Well, Tracy, no, Trina feels like, she was disrespectful and nobody wants to talk about it, and she shouldn't have treated them like that and kicked them out. She called them the B word over and over and stuff like that. Whereas Tamar thinks that never happened, and she don't feel like she needs to apologize. Now, look, I wasn't there. All I know is what they showed me on the television. But what I do believe is that as sisters, even the last episode when Tamar was talking about having to sit down with her sisters, her mom said to her, I think it's important that you listen. You learn how to listen. And I don't think she's really learned that just yet. And so a war of words ensues and everybody's screaming and nobody wants to hear what the other person has to say. And that was just that. So at this point, Trina's just like, let's just let bygones be bygones and call it a day. But that's besides the point. Hopefully they figure that out one day. And then my thing, okay, this is I'm gonna get on my little soapbox. I just feel like Tamar is just never really happy for Tony. I mean, she's happy for her, but I don't know if I want to say it's jealousy or resentment or something, but it's like she feels like she should be at the level that Tony's at. And so when Tony is getting like accolades for anything, then she just like, something has to happen where either she's not around or she comes up late or she has to inject herself and say, oh, I'm not where you are, or something like that. And I just think that is really effing sad. Like, why can't you just be happy for somebody? And that's your sister. And on top of that, you haven't done a quarter of the things that she's done, but at the same time, you're successful in your own right. Why not just be happy with what you have? And maybe, yeah, you want to obtain some of what she has, but you don't have to like try to be like a damper on it. Like, come on, man, come on, come on, son, you got to do better than that. And so that was pretty much it. She didn't even, well, I just want to say the sisters, when Tony finally got her dress situation sorted out, she ran to the venue, and Tracy, Tawanda, and Trina sat at the hotel and they watched on TV, and she got her award. She won. Her and Babyface won. And I think that's great because it like showed her that she still got it, because she was thinking about retiring a while back, and Babyface talked her into doing this album and she won an award for it. So, she feels like she still got it. Hey, anyway. But yeah, and of course Tamar wasn't there, but they called her and told her. But I guess we'll find out on next episode why she wasn't there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Enjoy your week. Goodbye. Hey, I'm back with yet another review of these Braxton family values. So This episode is about, what the fuck is it about? And Tony is up for yet another award. Tony Braxton! Anyway, but there's some drama because she don't have her dresses because of the snowstorm in New York. So now she's sitting here stressed out. She's only got a couple days. But your mama's a dog. Hey! So I'm back with yet another review of yet another episode of these Braxton Family Values. So, I'm just gonna get into it. Wait. Alright. I don't know what to say now. Bye.